A good litmus. The old litmus paper. Well, I was driving home early Sunday morning through Bakersfield, listening to gospel music on the colored radio station. And the preacher says, you know, you always got the Lord by your side. Well, I was so pleased to be informed of this that I ran 20 red lights in his honor. Well, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. And I had arrangements to meet a girl. I was kind of late. And I figured by the time I got there, she'd be off with the nearest truck driver she could find. Much to my surprise, there she was, sitting in the corner, a little bleary, worse for wear and tear. Sat the girl with faraway eyes. So if you're down on your luck, and life ain't worth a dime, get a girl with faraway eyes. And if you're downright disgusted, hey, your life ain't worth a dime, you get a girl with faraway eyes. Kept right on saying that all I had to do was send a $10 donation to the Church of Sacred Bleeding Heart of Jesus Christ, located somewhere in Los Angeles, California. And the next week they sang my prayer on the radio, and all my dreams would come true. So I did. Next week I got a prayer. It was the girl. You know what kind of eyes she got. And if you're down on your luck and you can't sympathize, harmonize, get a girl with faraway eyes. And if you're downright disgusted and life ain't worth a dime, you get a girl with faraway eyes. Yeah, you know. Ah, I missed it. No! What is it? Something like every time that I look in the mirror, all these lines on my face. All right, anything after that, I gotta pay, or I have to pay royalties, and then people have to pay me. Here we go, Nebraska, Wisconsin. Chuck, what do you think about this game right now? 10-9, Nebraska. This is a team that they put up a lot of points, but Wisconsin, as we tune in right now, they have just come off a touchdown. This happened yesterday. They played a couple plays, and then there was a Chuck, I believe there was some sort of family emergency, and Fat Rule had to put kids to bed and stuff like that. So they said we'll play it tomorrow. Wisconsin said, screw it, we'll do it tomorrow. So here we are, 10-9, extra point pending to tie the game at 10 apiece.
Yeah, Steve, incredible turn of events, and as we start a new day, we start a new ball game of sorts. 10-10, we'll call it 0-0. Wisconsin kicking off. Nebraska's got to find their rhythm. Here's Juan Whitehair. Love the name.
Go Juan Whitehair!
Wow. Steve, you show some real excitement for this Nebraska team there.
You know, Chuck, I've told you many times, I have no money on the game. In fact, if I've learned anything over the years, it's you never put money on Nebraska football. It's a dangerous, dangerous game. But look at that. Beautiful read. Steven Isaac.
Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one.
Let's put it on them a little bit, boys.
Nice job by the
Come on.
back catching the football.
Nebraska has a 4-game win streak over Wisconsin. This series has been a chunk wins for each program. Nothing back and forth. It's either they're riding it for half a decade or they're not.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Yeah, nice job on the defense. That's what you're supposed to do.
Here's the play call. Danny Lang's door. Holgerson, all those guys struggle with. It's a 2nd and 10 run play.
They're going back to
But look at the fruits of it. Woo!
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And you know, that's why you never look at a down as, unless it's really, really long down in distance. If it's 2nd and 10, 3rd and 10, I'm never looking at it as totally a passing down. Doesn't take much for somebody to pop a little run like that. And
because of his skills.
Turning it on. Got the first down and
we love this kid.
all down, but he has enough to move the chain.
Well, he's drawn the athletic comparisons of Tim Marlowe out of Youngstown, Ohio. It was one of the Pelini boys, the Pelini gang. Cardinal Mooney.
At some point here and stop the bleeding.
Come on, Juan.
To scramble.
Nothing
He's
dumb,
gonna
Juan.
take off. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
Oh, he makes the catch.
They hit him 10 yards out of bounds.
And they save the touchdown, at least for now.
Why they got to do that? Come on, Whiskey.
And now they're in business.
Just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass. When you think it's a pass, it's a run. Nice job by this offense.
How did they
Right
stop
down
that?
The field in 6 plays and now set up for 1st and goal.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal.
Come on, make Tom Osborne proud.
They'll power it inside with the fullback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Try to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Nebraska.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way.
As you can see, Nebraska lines up in the goal formation. Just give it to the eye back.
And they pick up the extra point kicker.
You get the lead blocker in front. You got a good fullback. You might as well use him, right? Although he didn't get that touchdown, you should punish him for the rest of the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Come on, boys. Let's shut him down now.
Come to Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They'll go to work trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half.
Time is on my side. Yes, it is. Time is on my side. Yes, it is. You always say. Come on, get in there, Nate. No. Good. Make him pay. Tonio, no, buddy.
The officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Put that hit on that quarterback. You take those yards, buddy. Those are yours. We want to make sure that when you take those yards, you get hit from somebody flying up the turnbuckle. Oh, yeah. And you're going to know you're playing football. Especially on that 3rd and short. We'll give you those yards, too.
basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated
Wisconsin.
stuff. Get the first down and get the sticks moving.
Scanning the field is House.
Thank you, Macho Man.
Throws for the tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
As a
What do we want to do here,
quarterback,
boys?
This is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him, just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
They'll throw again after the incompletion.
Oh,
Let's go. And they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break.
double the slot. Let's do it again.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Throws to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held
Wisconsin's
on.
quarterback's good,
And
though.
the Badgers will call on their punt team. This will be the second
He's
time
low
they've had
key,
to kick it
kind of
away.
lit, bruh.
Wants to bring it back.
Oh no, you blew it! You buster! Oh my, dude, I set that up, and I'm gone though, right? Yeah, he's gone. That dude is inside. He would have lost speed cutting back out. Dude, bruh.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. From the gun, the running back has it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8.
Well, the problem with playing the game, we're starting it yesterday. I have no clue who started with the ball. So how do I... Oh, it changes how I manage this.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. 3rd down coming. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
It's complete to the left. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
Now we're on our minute 10 offense in the red zone, essentially.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. Not a whole
Isaac's got a little wiggle to him, though. I like that guy. He has no business being on a football team, but, well, I shouldn't. He has no business being in my 2 deep rotation. But he just...
got it in the middle. It's Morton.
Kid practices so well.
Move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Huskers have pushed it inside the 20. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Gets out of bounds.
Just chucking cats down.
Got it 1st and goal.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offense.
Pay homage to TL. He called this one with... He called this play a lot with Frost and Amon. They'll have back direct.
And then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive.
We could have ran some clock down a little more, but you know what? I'm a guy that just get more points than the other team. And that'll usually that'll usually get you what you want.
And everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that.
It's this new philosophy of mine. Like, I feel like if we can just continually score more than the other team, we'll probably win the title.
They can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
The Badgers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking downfield, it's House.
Oh, and I missed two.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board.
I swear it's so weird because I'll tackle great, and then it gets like in certain situations, and it feels like, I don't know, if they just.
Looking downfield on first down. Out of the backfield, he's open.
Yes, catch that.
The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield very late in the half. And that pass will be
Ooh, yeah.
on second down.
Come on, boys.
Third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops the throw. Looking to the big tight end. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Quarterback's thinking, yeah, great.
That stop badly. They gave up
Here
a
we
touchdown.
go.
They gave up a field goal.
I'm taking
Here they are on the
Antonio.
third possession. They've got to find a way to get off the field. So really nice job on a critical third down, forcing an incomplete.
It's picked up.
Bandy!
With a turnover.
Dude.
Played 2 quarters here.
Ramon Bandy with the interception. I understand. Mi amigo, make a play on the sideline. Oh, and let's go Nebraska. We go to halftime news. 24-10. The good guys. Bring it back to one of the corner chat. Right now, that's there's not a lot to jump around about. If you know, you know.
From inside the 10, here he comes.
Yeah, that's good to see nobody's blocking yet. That's one little part of the equation that we've yet to find a remedy for.
They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David,
we just called. Where's a better play calling team?
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box.
How are they shifting when I call outside zone and I have... That's how you know this game. There's something a little bit off. I'm going weak side outside zone, and they know that, and they shifted left to the weak side.
They'll go to the ground. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit.
You mean to tell me it's just that, like...
It's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And obviously, this
They literally just shifted, like, heavy shift.
Top 10 in the nation.
Oh, yeah, they're going to have to tough.
How nice is it to know you can turn around, hand it off to that guy right there, and let him go to work.
Get it out to the supersonic guy.
Oh, there's him Racine outside on the edge. You got to look out for him. He is muy bueno.
Cornhuskers in a good spot here.
When he gets a football in his hands. He'll shake right out your pantalones, if you know what I mean. I know that sounds sexual, but it's not. I think it means pants or shoes or no zapatos or shoes. Pantalones or jeans. To shake out your pantalones. You jabronis? That's Italian or something from Boston.
Man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw? You had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Second down, he'll throw it. Grabbed behind the line. It's Isaac. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one
Chuck,
in
what a
here.
masterclass of a game he's calling here today. They're just putting some plays
So
together. Wowee.
in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing
Oh,
what
we
you're
were putting some moves on him.
They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk.
That got me out of my seat, Chuck.
Of the field, it's at the 18.
Wow, the explosiveness. Look at the moves.
Knows this defense needs them right now. Here's the handoff. Stopped at the
What a run,
13-yard
Irving.
line as they try to turn this into points.
What a freaking
This
run.
shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Offense calls a
I
timeout
like
here.
it.
Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here.
Okay. What do you do? In the words of Kid Rock, I got one for ya.
Badgers, third down coming. They'll try to get the first through the air. Outside the pocket, lets it go.
Too easy.
Touchdown,
In the words of
and they take it in
a
for
man
6
once
points.
known as
How
a
efficient
Vivitorian.
man as they extend
Too
this
easy
lead.
as the Huskers march down the field.
Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
No, you
Because it
sure
only
don't.
takes one play. We know
Now,
how
we said
much
coming
of a
into this
factor
game
momentum can be
yesterday
in these types of
that this
rivalries,
Nebraska
and
team, they
just
just, all they do is score points.
And this is where my
Incredible
leadership
output on the season so
comes into
far
play.
against
When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalries,
against everybody.
You know the swings happen quick. Now you got
Got the 73-point game. I think they've had a 50 and a 40. And
Has its offense back on the
oh
field.
boy, they're looking like they're going to do something here again today.
Hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Wide receiver going in motion. One running back in the backfield, and he has it.
We are
Good solid
hitting.
run on that one as he gets it up to the 33.
Now we'll blitz right here. So if they want to burn us over the top on this play, whatever. But we're going cover 2.
Running it to the right. They went right back to him.
And he
this
gets
time the
back to the
defense
line of
was
scrimmage, they're trying to tell me?
to show for that run.
You gotta have that defense.
Is that what you're telling me, Ezekiel?
Running situations, your base defense, where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Finds his big tight end.
Nice
He'll
play.
move the chains and get it to the
I
47
think I had.
line.
Yeah,
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun. He was turning too. That was beautiful.
there we go. Let Nash sit out a series. Hell, let him sit out the rest of the game.
Back to throw, it's House. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Tampa Toozles.
Working
Tampa
well
Toozles.
behind the sticks on
Come on.
second down.
Run Monty.
This is a
Run Monty.
situation here in the third quarter, this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden,
Good play by him, because I absolutely
when the defense
just
knew that
committed.
was going to happen, the
Committed
incompletion there is not a
entirely.
big surprise. This defense knows what's
To the
coming,
quarterback.
and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
They'll try to pop the draw. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. How about the
Off tackle left, they shift left.
last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these
Like,
guys is
it's literally
dangerous.
just shift them on it.
Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Oh, he had him burned.
And this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
Yeah, and I think those quarterback sneaks used to be for the big, strapping quarterbacks. But, man, nowadays, dude, all you got to do is fall forward, and it's such a hard play to stop. So you see this all across all levels of football.
I like what we had there.
There he goes. Got enough for the first. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. We've reached the break. It's Nebraska holding the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how
Sometimes
much
it's just
they
fun to
got
jump, I suppose, even if it's just for being a bunch of losers on the day.
They go back to work in the final period of this one.
Oh, to the one inside! You hit it wide open. That was a tatty with one.
Huskers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He's got him in the flat. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. They want to run this quarterback. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Huskers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Caught in the backfield. It's Rossi. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll pull it on the read. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The Cornhuskers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Nebraska! With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense obviously just continues to pour it on.
I mean, it's the #1 offense in college football right now. I could have really racked up some numbers on it, but I did Wisconsin a solid.
This is what you call
Chewing the
having
clock.
a great day. Putting it all
Because here's the
together,
thing,
offense,
I had
defense,
time to
and
put a
complementary
full butt kicking on them. Truth be told, I do it mostly to
Here he comes from
save
inside
myself
his
from a
own
bunch of
5.
unwanted injuries and missed tackles.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here
All right, we got some
Wisconsin offense
backups
to go
in.
back to work. We Mistakes like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Fires left. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Looking to throw its house. Unloads to the wideout. And they weren't able to make the connect.
Oh. This should be just like removed from the ranks of college football. Boom, son. What are we doing here? Woo. I don't know. He could have made a play. Beautiful.
Looking for an explosive play.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll try to do it himself. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Hello. Oh, did it get like on the seat and everything?
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field.
Poor Nogi.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass.
He's getting another one.
Caught behind the line. It's Rossi. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their
the wrong
side.
one.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops.
Oh, I thought Christopher joined a long time ago.
Interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long.
What nerd.
On the option. Quick toss. Oh, the ball's on the ground. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. They've already put 1 field goal on the board. This one will need to be well struck from 44 yards out. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now.
How close were you to school when you blew up?
They want to be on offense. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
Poor boy.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Okay,
I'd take these over them stupid pirate bugs.
Really
those things are horrible.
What? Here at the end, David.
Just try to keep fighting.
Probably running from those things. When I was pushing the girls on the swing last night, that was horrible.
They haven't scored very much.
And they're just like unrelenting too.
Just, try to find things to build off of for next week as well, right? I mean, it's all about continuing to improve week in and week out. So whether that's identifying playmakers or just seeing what you can come up with here at the end of this game and not quitting.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Badgers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The punt team makes its way
So
on.
the new one's made though, right?
Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground.
I'm not touching it. I'm not touching anything on it. Because then I'll do something wrong and then there'll be a newer one.
Just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
Bump
This is
that
definitely
noise.
one of the best play callers, right?
Turning it on. They get him down at the
You
49.
could do,
but not before he picks
yeah,
up
you could do the
15.
Jonas Brothers for your.
They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. They'll give it to him again. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Well, is everybody in it, or is?
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you
What?
get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them.
Oh, who
It's been
cares?
that
I'm gonna
kind
hop
of
off
day
the
for this
phone. I gotta
defense. They haven't played well.
get out the
They're
door.
gonna have to go to the well. They're gonna have to figure some things out.
Huh?
Practice this week, I can promise you.
Bye,
It
fool.
will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel
Oh.
that notion.
They were
People-
playing angry
people
today.
were
I know
wondering
talking
if
to some
I
of the
was
players there
overrated?
coming into this game, they felt like they were
Who are
being
these people?
disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they,
Yeah,
Jesse?
hit 'em with
Like,
that Heisman
everybody's
pose. I would've
doubting
ran all
us.
the way in.
Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese
Gotta
Davis.
learn how to
You've
run,
been watching
Wisconsin.
another presentation
Maybe you gotta learn
of
how to
EA
pass.
Sports College
11 for
Football.
25. Whoa. Yikes. He's a 94 overall. Did he get hurt? Oh. You're just not awesome like me. Marvin House. I think Cat got over. Look at that picture. That dude's 50 years old. Come on, Wisconsin. Do better. Disgusting. And then you look at Juan Dunn. What a kid. What a guy. 22 of 25. Drew's a 1 of 1 for -1 yards. Look, that's cool. But look at that. 22, 25, 252, 88%, 2 tutties, 10 yards a pop. No way, Jose. Can you stop that? Let's see. Ram for 29 as well. Rossi ran for 29. Isiger 35. Drogsma for 12. Alex Irving 16 carries, 117 yards, 7 for 30. I don't know why. I want to tackle. It's incredible efforts. And then you look at the receiving corps. It's one of the best in the nation, folks. 5 recepts, 67 yards. 5 recepts, 52. 3 for 44. 3 for 38. 3 for 26. 2 for 6. 1 for 8. 1 for 10. They got athletes all over the field. Playmakers. Bona fide superstars. Nate Williams, I did have that sack early. That's right. Well, that's the bull, even if it's crimes. You want them right. God bless and amen. All right, Jose, Julio, whatever. We're all wrapped up here for Madison. We'll see what Nebraska does next week. Get a little teaser for the After the Fire Pit. Scott Frost coaching that one potentially. It's a little one game contract they worked out here. So that rule could hit a little Ozempic and takes time to recover. So let's see. Unless it's a big game, then he won't. And so he's not going to coach that one because it's Ohio State. Oof. Oof. As they say. So this is going to be the test of the season. No diggity, no doubt. I like the way you work it. Yeah, dude, let's go Ohio State. I got one for you. I got one for you, Ohio State. You're not going to stop my team. Not my boys. No siree. Not going to do it, and you didn't do it. Look at this guy. He's just starting to catch fire a little bit, I think. I think he's just starting to catch fire a little bit there. But let's move over to this guy. That's 3 straight, partner. That's 3 straight. After he could have against that team, but I mean 73-13 was like going to risk injury. No, it's silly. Out of the backfield, it's production. That's 10 receptions already on the year. Juan with 183 rushing yards. Wow. What game did I ball out in? Oh, I think it was last. No, 75 and a 74. Mm-hmm. This team. Look at that receiving core. And Jamerson's the dude. He's just getting them other guys open, I suppose. Ramon Bandy played for years for Purdue. They never put him in position to get an interception. He plays here. 4 games in, he's already got one.